Well, good morning. This is week six. Week six, beginning of week six. Ooh, that's good. Uh, Week six, working with Coca-Cola, a part of the Heroes for Hire corporate fellowship. Uh, Last week was kind of eventful. We They got new hires coming in, so in the cubicle that I was in, I had to move. So now I'm down on the third floor, and I'm still doing innovation and technological innovations for our new program that we're trying to get on board with the other seven entities that they have. We we are doing so far. I've talked to Workspace One with Horizon and VMware and Centrix, trying to get them through all on board. So I'm working hard trying to schedule all these things. And I think I found a couple of positions that I probably could apply for if they're apply for or ask them to consider me for, because that's exactly what I'm doing right. I read the job description. What they're asking me to do is exactly what they're looking to hire that person to do. Only thing I need to do is to better myself is to take a SAP class, management and everything else, and it's like a SAP software applications and programs, and that's a course. Well, that have that looks like it's not mandatory to have, but it would give me a better overview of what to do for in that program. So, what can I tell you about what's going to go down? Well, so far, I'm making good impressions. Uh, people are they're giving me more responsibility, pushing me to do this, pushing me to do that. I'm doing what I need to do. I'm doing what I knew at one point. I could tell you like this. At this point, I wanted to come in and say, I wanted to come in and say that I wanted to say that I'm confused. Basically, I just want to put it to you like this. If you come in as a hero, you come in as a veteran trying to do these things, and you try to do these, and you think that just because you're a veteran and just because you are on the hero fire, all you have to do is just show up, and they're gonna hire you. No, you got to put in the work. You really got to put in the work to do these things. You can't just you just can't just show up and just, they're gonna hire me because I'm a veteran and everything else is cool, and you're gonna get hired right off the bat because they're a veteran. You, they already know my work history. I don't have to prove anything. No, you got to prove yourself. You got to prove your worth. You got to prove it all over again. You got to go in there because you're not guaranteed a job. Is it a possibility that you could get hired? Yes, most definitely. But you're not guaranteed a job. You got to go in and put the work in yourself. This program is just to get your foot in the door. Let them know who you are, what you bring to the table, what you bring to their company. How can you better help their company succeed at their goals of what they're trying to do? And that's what you got to understand. What you and veterans in my position, coming into this program, being a part of this program, doing the things that you need to do to make sure that you're a success at this program. Meaning, as I said before, you got to put in the hard work. You got to put in the long days. You got to show them that when you given a task that you can complete it, and you will do it to the best of your knowledge, and you're not afraid to ask for help. It's not about not going getting it done and doing and not asking for help. It's about getting it done, and if you need help, go to the people you need to go help. If you don't understand it, ask the questions, because you got to know exactly. If you don't know, if you're unsure or unclear, keep going with that guidance. Keep going back and asking the guidance, because that's what I've been doing. So you want this program to work how? How do you want to do it? How is it supposed to work? What do you want it to do? You got to ask those questions. So when it comes down to it, when you take on the project that they give you, that you're doing it right to the best of your as correct to the best of your ability as correct as possible. They're not looking for perfection. They're looking for see if you can complete the task. If you cannot, then you have to figure out what's the best thing for you. Now that's my spill for this week. I'm halfway through the program. I'm not sweating it. I have I'm like this. If this turns into a regular job, turns into a full-time job, I'm happy. I can move on. I can figure out what I'm going to do from that my next move. If not, I have me and my wife already have a plan, and so we're happy to do whatever we need to do to make our lives complete. So for all my veterans out there that are getting ready to transition out, look into these programs. Not just this program, not just the Heroes for Hire program, other programs out there. Take full advantage of all the assets that you have at arm's reach. You gotta put forth your best effort to get to your goal, and you can't do it by just sitting on your butt expecting somebody to hand you something. You got to go out there and get it. You got to go out there and get it. They're not the, some may come to you, but most likely you got to go out there and get it. If you want a specific thing specific job, specific task, specific pay, you need to do the hard work that it's required to get that. So, yeah. So before I head off to work, drink me some more coffee. Before I head off to work, I'll leave you with this. Stick with the program. Keep your mind focused on your goals ahead, and understand it takes effort from you, desire from you, and always have a plan. Have several plans. Good coffee. Y'all have a good day now.